Okay, story time about when I worked at Immediate Credit Recovery and I threw myself a birthday party at Club Opera. All right, so I had the party at Club Opera. I invited my friend Chuck. Well, he was my friend. I don't fuck with him no more. I invited Q, Monquise Smalls, and I was supposed to be talking to his brother or play brother named Rich. Okay, long story short, Chuck was telling me at the time, like, because then I smoked marijuana. This was like 2012. He was just telling me that he wanted me to go get the weed instead of him bringing it because he got tired of always bringing sevens of weed. So I rode over there to his friend's house. I lived in the Vinings area. His friend lived all the way off of, in Southwest Atlanta, off of Campbellton Road near Camp Creek. So I went to this friend's house. First, he went to his house, and then, I guess he wanted to try to show off the fact that he had another house. So we had to go to the other house that he had the marijuana at. And when I was there, it was like a big chick there or whatever, and I spoke to her, and she didn't speak back to me, so I was like, whatever. So Chuck was just telling him, hey, she's having a birthday party, XYZ, make sure you come along. And the moral of the story is that Chuck's friend, his name is Rowdy, his name is Ron, or his name is Aaron. He's very mysterious. And I could tell you, ever since I met him, my life has not been the same. I talked to him for about like a year. And then I finally went over to his place, another place that he had. He had another place downtown Atlanta. It was at the Children's Museum, like Sky Rises or something like that. So, I told him I'm going to take my kids to the circus and then I'll be over there. So, he was over there at his house and he had two other friends there with him. And I told him, I said, he was like, well, let me see the picture that you took. So I showed him the picture that I took. And so he was like, can I keep this picture? And me thinking, me being young, I'm in my 20s. I'm thinking like he really liked me or something like that. Maybe he did want the picture. But in all actuality, he used that picture against me. That's the picture that he used to separate me from my kids. So it's years later. And me and my kids still aren't together. So I just want to tell you this. If you're dating a guy and, he likes you or whatever the case is, because you don't know what they look like when they do black magic, when they indulge in all these evil, wicked practices. You don't know what they look like. They look like anybody. Don't trust them. Don't take no pictures with nobody. In a group setting, don't take no pictures. Because men are wicked. Not all men, but some are wicked, evil, and jealous. And he's very dark-skinned. I don't, care for dark-skinned people like that. Like men, I don't date them. Never dating them. And another thing is that he was from the islands. And my mother always told me, never date a man that's from the islands. Always date an American man.